Hello and welcome to this part of the program. So please, could you tell us your name and we'll move ahead after that to this segment. We'll be talking about your municipality, Helsinki, the things that are happening around. We have three things we'll talk about. We have to talk about municipal housing, and also we'll be talking about work and employment, and then we'll be talking about cultural diversity and activity. So thank you very much. You have 3 minutes. Now is your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me here. It's a really nice platform and a very nice experience to be here. My name is Bhawna Sharma. I'm a proud resident of Helsinki city, and I've been here now 11 years in Finland, and all my stay in Finland I have stayed in the city center in Helsinki, and Helsinki has changed. It was different pre-COVID and also post-COVID. Now it's a completely different city. I've seen many places which developed, which didn't exist earlier, like Kalasatama, Reddy, Tripla, how they have filled in the sea and destroyed quite a part of the city. And when it comes to the municipal housing in Helsinki, I think, or what I have experienced is the housing in here is quite segregated. You know, people are segregated maybe based on their nationalities, or they find housing, okay, this is the place from where maybe my cultural people belong more. You know, for example, there are certain areas in the east Helsinki or in the west Helsinki where people get segregated. Also, it's not easy to find affordable housing in Helsinki because the prices are pretty high. And apparently, being an immigrant, you end up in an apartment which is not a decent size if you have kids, because the kids need bigger houses, so you really can't afford a omakotitalo here. And post-COVID, or let's say post the war, the prices in Helsinki areas have really skyrocketed, so it's really difficult to find a decent housing, and that's the reason why people are moving away from the city center or from the city of Helsinki to Espoo and Vantaa. So because I represent the Greens, so we Greens have this policy that we want to save nature, so we do not want to have a lot of construction in the place where already there is construction. So we try to conserve nature or forest wherever there is something. And another major aspect is that we want to have more green areas for kids, you know, to create more greener space for kids, especially who are in the age of 10 to 14 years, because there used to be those kind of parks and play areas where those kids could play, but now we just have the parks for little kids, and then we have the Nuorisotalo. So the kids in between the 10 to 14 years of age actually don't fit anywhere, and they end up using more smartphones and tend to rely more on the electronics. So that's not a good thing for their health. So I think it's part of the municipal housing that, you know, we should design the spaces in such a way that there's enough green area and an open area to breathe and for rehabilitation for all the age groups. The second one is about the cultural diversity. The work situation.
Any of them.
And any of them, yeah. So, as you know, Helsinki has the maximum number of immigrant population in the entire country. We have a lot of English-speaking people, and when you see the equation between the working people and the unemployed people, I think Helsinki is the highest at the moment. The reason being that we do have integration programs, but they don't tend to really gel well with especially with the spouses. And with the current recession that we have, which is, I think Finland has its worst recession in the past century. So it's quite a bad situation because people are not getting the kind of jobs they're really trained for. Like when I came here 11 years ago, I did have a good job, but because of the recession and the way Finland is changing, you know, the economy is changing depending how the policies are imposed on the people. I think that's something that's really concerning the immigrant population quite a lot. So people are not ending up in the kind of jobs they look forward to. So people tend up to be entrepreneurs, you know, which they are not prepared to. Like,
I'm sorry to cut you short, just about 30 minutes, 30 seconds.
For the cultural part.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. But there should be like somebody 10 times. Yeah. So when it comes to the cultural part, I think Helsinki is becoming very inclusive. They do have a very strong cultural connect. I've seen it evolving over the years. And they do celebrate. I mean, we celebrate all the cultural aspects, and the kids do enjoy different sports, and we celebrate different festivities. For example, just last week there was a great event from India, and all the public schools and daycares, they served Indian Bollywood. They were serving Indian food and playing Bollywood music. So there is definitely more need to have more cultural inclusion in the city, but it's definitely a fantastic place. But I think we need to work more on that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was nice having you.
Thank you.